The day when 9 lives were tragically lost due to the violence that continues the cycle of hatred. Since that day, thousands of others have met this fate, but it stops now. It stops with us. Lifeless bodies laying on the stage over blood-soaked pages. Consequence of violent rampages. Bullet cases littered the pavement. Could've picked any but ended in our basement. Cause of our picking any faces. So outrageous, no doubt raises only loving Jesus. Touched cause it raises much misplaced hatred. Came to the congregation picking our guns blazing. There's no escaping the massacre that was awaiting at the home of the creator. A place we thought would be the safest. We actually met your maker and I hate it. 9 lives lost, shot down what they were praying. Would've had me checking my shoulder, but that really wasn't the revelation. See, they never stopped praising, not for any occasion. Bullet rounds can drown the sound of amazing grace. Though it's a hellish situation to live through, even in litigation. They had the strength to forgive, true. See, these 9 lives will live on again. In me, in you, and in us. But we have to have faith that we can move past this hate. And hope that we can make a better future. But we can only do this through love, faith, hope. Wasn't supposed to make it to 25, but a joke's on you. When he's still alive, full of faces looking so astonished. Being this dark and now old is an accomplishment. Supremacists looking for accomplices. A lot of heroes and examples of some honest men that abolished the whips and chains, so we honor them. Some people ain't peep the process, they still in mind and seem like we're incompetent. Gonna take more than Congress to combat them. Can we go? Can we go? Yeah. Can we go? Can we go? Can we go? All my people, see that we're all equal. More love, less hate. More love, less hate. More love, less hate. It's the only way.
Do we ever truly die? Or just dissipate into a space where safety is on our side? Do we ever truly die? Or just dissipate into a space where time is on our side and safety is second nature? In an afterlife without any lamentations? For we know that life on this globe of good and evil ain't no easy task, and we're merely passing through. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe black Americans should move to the moon soon, since we're always alienated in a nation where grace is seldom allocated for the most impersonated people on the planet. I'm flabbergasted that there's no safe space to hide where they won't seek to tag my toe and leave me cold in the cooler to dissect my medulla. Oblongata makes me want to holler like Marvin. All too often I feel lost in this inner city blues, because my hue wasn't included when they drew up the Constitution. So I find myself constantly rooting for everybody black to extinct the systematic traps that keep our backs plastered to a great wall of grief. Oh, say, can you see? Oh, say, can you see an abundance of bodies mangled by rifles angled at the blacks who dangle like stars spangled in the dawn's early lights? 9 lives stripped of life in the perilous fight. From broad stripes of gunfire slung where the saints once hung, now innocent blood so gallantly streams down the same seats they'd sing from, until a murderous red glare gathered bullets to burst through the air, giving proof that hate is still here. Oh, say, does that disdain yet stain in the land of the fallen, the home of the slain?
Keep that going. Theron Brown on piano. Tommy Lehman on trumpet. Bobby Selvaggio on alto saxophone. Emily Laycock on vocals. Anthony Taddeo on percussion. Brad Wagner on baritone saxophone. Zaire Darden on the drums. Dave Morgan on bass. Where's Orlando and them? Come on, y'all. Dominic Moore-Dunson on the dance, choreography. Sam Blakeslee on trombone. Jul Big Green Emceeing. We got Mr. Orlando Watson with the spoken word. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. I didn't tell anyone this because I didn't think the package would come in time, but we recorded this in 2019, and the CDs are here. So this is actually a CD release extravaganza. Also, will be out. If you guys have any questions, we can have a discussion right here, or we can go out in the lobby or whatever, but we'll have CDs and everything, and we can rap and talk. I'd love to get your thoughts on this thing. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Big thanks to Terry Pontremoli, who, showed us some love. The music, Local 4 Music Fund, funded this whole thing. I guess we're doing the talk now. Yeah, questions? Any questions, comments, concerns? Say that again? How did y'all get together? We got together, so in 2017, I wrote the animation piece. I wrote that in 2015 in honor of the church victims, and I was recommended by that man in the back playing the bass, had made a recommendation that I should write a grant and feature a bunch of different artists on it, spoken word, dance, animation, the whole nine. And in 2017, I wrote a Night Arts Challenge grant for the Knight Foundation, and I won it the grant was a matching grant for $90,000. So the Knight Foundation gave me $45,000, and I raised the other 45 on the condition that I make a CD and I donate the money. So every CD that's purchased will go back to the church, Mother Emmanuel in Charleston, South Carolina. And the Dreams Academy in Akron. That was the condition, that I donate the money to someplace in Akron and someplace in Mother Emmanuel. So after I won the grant, I started calling everybody and writing the music. It took me 2 years. We premiered the first version of this in 2019. Yeah.
I didn't catch the name of your auxiliary musicians and dancers, especially the one dancer. He wasn't in the program.
Oh, really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Huh. My bad, Dominic. Dominic Moore-Dunson. Any more questions, comments, concerns?
How much are the CDs?
So I only printed 100, so I was planning on making this as limited as possible. So the physical copies of CDs come with a comic book, and that's $20.
When I release the digital copies with all the stuff, then it'll be kind of scaled down because it's all digital. But physical copies are $20. Gentleman up there.
Where else have you performed Nine Lives, and have you performed it in Charleston?
I have not performed it in Charleston yet. We've done a ton of shows in Akron. We did a show at the Bob Stop in Cleveland for their 5-year anniversary. We did it at Camp Roosevelt for like 2,000 kids. And then we just performed in Lincoln Theater in Columbus, and that was also a really good time. We're gonna do this at the Hawkins School in 2022 and Mountain Union for their Kershaw lecture in February.
The little girl in the animation, I assume she was a survivor, maybe?
I'll leave that to you to decide. I know the story. Like, there's a good book I think you guys should read. It's called For a Time Such as This, and it's a really good book. And Sharon Risher wrote it, Reverend Sharon Risher, and her mother, Ethel Lance, and I believe Tawanza Sanders was her cousin. It was four of her family members died in that shooting, and I think one of a grandmother or a mother of a child was wounded. She wasn't killed, but she was wounded, and she kept her, it was a little kid, she was like 7 or 8, kept her alive by playing dead. So, I mean, I didn't know that at the time I wrote the piece, but it seems like serendipitous that it happened that way, you know? I had told, I don't know if Hannah Taddeo is here too. She did the animation. Hannah Taddeo did the animation. Yeah, show her some love. She did a really good job. Oh, there she is, right there. The only thing I told her was to write and draw the animation from the perspective of a kid having a nightmare. That's all I told her. And that's what she came up with. Yeah.
Where are you all from?
That's a good question. All of us are from Northeast Ohio. When I was writing the grant, it was imperative to get to feature a broad cross section of musicians. So I just tried to gather my closest friends and people that I trusted with the vision. And actually, it's really funny. Every one of these individuals on stage at some point has given me something that I couldn't have gotten except through them. So they've all been a huge influence on me, and this is kind of my way of, breaking bad with them and telling them thank you every time we play. Yeah, but we're all from here, Northeast Ohio.
I got one more question.
Yeah.
Can I hear the lady hit a note? Because I couldn't hear her.
Emily? You want to hear Emily hit a note? Right there? Yeah, she hit a note. I heard her. Does it work?
Yeah, it works. We'll just hit a note.
Hit a note.
Do you have a favorite note? Like a high one? I don't know. Sure.
Yeah. Any more comments? Questions?
It's just thank you all for
I do have one more thing for you guys. Can I give you guys something else? Just something to think about? Okay, so. You know, writing this and playing this hurts every time. It's all good. If you need to answer it, it's cool. When I've been thinking on this, how do we deal with each other? And I really, truly think humans suck. We all suck. And I don't mean that in a bad way. We suck. We make awful decisions, we make great decisions, right? I choose upon writing this and playing this every time to make as many decisions as I can to honor those that have fallen to hatred. And I urge you and implore you to do the same. That every person that you see, you treat them as if they need grace. You know, some homeless dude that's like strung out downtown, there's thousands of them. Instead of treating them like they're, fucking deplorables, like show them some love. A little bit, even if it's just like, yo man, I ain't got no bread, but give him a hug, I think that's what Dylan Roof needs. I think he needs a hug. I don't think he needs to be treated with anger, because it's clear that he hates himself. That's a sad state to live in. Could you imagine that? We do it all the time. So many people, you walk around and you interact with them every day, and you can tell that they hate themselves. James Baldwin said that the black man came to the white man looking for $5 or a place to stay or, anything else. And the white man came looking to the black man for love. But he was not willing to give it. The price is too steep. And as a black man, this is James speaking, it is impossible for me to hate someone that can't give me that, but I cannot respect them as humans. And when I see what we're doing to each other, I can't respect what we're doing to each other. I can't respect us. So, from this day forward, take these 9 with you and make better decisions. You know what I mean? Whatever you gotta do. That's my gift to you. That's what I want to give to you guys. Just think on it. Or not, doesn't matter, but please. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I have CDs in the front. I'll be out to talk to y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the prolific, brilliant, magnificent Chris Coles and 9 Lives Project.